Greetings, family. It is with gratitude that I welcome you to Spirit Knocks for Brooklyn Mosaic. So, today we're going to talk about examples of synchronicities. I had something very interesting happen, and I'm trying to deliver this information to you all in real time. So, there was an incident in the Gambia where a sister is currently deceased. And as soon as I heard about this sister passing away, my spirit didn't take it well. I didn't even know her, quite honestly, but I felt like she could have been me. She could have been anyone coming from the diaspora to live on the continent. And I heard she passed away and that she was supposed to be getting married the following week. There was supposed to be a ceremony. And it, it just sounded like foul play to me. I know that there are people here that delve into low vibration type magic, people that use spells on people to control them, people that want to take people's money, desperation, like some of the hustlers here, if you will, your gigolo boys, will really act like they're so in love with you, but it's really about building them a house or taking care of their families, and they will do whatever they need to do. They will sell themselves. They'll be your paid companion. And so I didn't know her situation, but when I heard that she was getting married and she passed away, and I didn't hear about any health problems, immediately I thought foul play. So nevertheless, we had talked about, I received a message. Did anyone know this sister? I responded that I did not. And the first thing I said was, did anyone check into foul play? And everybody kind of got silent when I said that. It was like in a group text. So I didn't hear anything else about it. I did wait to hear if I would be able to share this sister's information on social media. Because I felt like, she was a YouTuber. We should keep her memory alive. Like, no matter what happens, we should always still continue to support each other in this realm or the next realm. So I already had my mind made up that whatever content she posted that was of value to the collective, I was going to take on that role. I didn't say it to anyone. I just already knew in my mind what I would be doing, as long as her family didn't have a problem with it. So we move on from there. Didn't hear anything for a while, and a sister texted me 2 a.m. this morning, and she's like, hey, did you hear that there was a ceremony for this sister, like a funeral? And I said, no, I didn't hear anything. I didn't know about it. And quite honestly, I don't really do funerals, but it would have been nice to know, because I would have liked like a copy of the program just to honor her and show respect in the way that I do. Okay, so I told the sister I had not heard about it, and the sister, I didn't know if she knew her personally, so I was like, well, are you okay? Do you need to talk? And she said, yeah, I would like to talk. I'm like, I'm up, and I don't even know why I'm up. Like, lately, I've been going to bed like 9 p.m. That's not me, y'all. I'm a night owl, but something about this spiritual journey has me up later. So, has me up earlier and going to bed early, okay? So she calls me, we talk, and she tells me that she was the one who was asking everyone, were they aware of this sister? Did they know her family? Did anyone know her? And I didn't even know she was involved at all. I just knew I heard that the sister passed. So it turns out, and this is what I'm talking about with synchronicities, this sister's daughter works in the U.S., obviously lives in the U.S., and was friends with a woman who was saying, I'm going to the Gambia to my friend's wedding. And the woman said, whoa, like, my mom's in the Gambia. And then the woman was like, oh, well, I'd like to be in touch with her because I'm going to the Gambia. This is how this happened. So y'all tell me, what are the chances that this woman's best friend would be in touch with another woman whose mom would be in the Gambia, okay? Whose mom would be a subscriber of mine. who we both were feeling like there are suspicious circumstances around this woman passing, and we're not knowing that the other one knows anything. And so we're kind of keeping it to ourselves. And for me, I was already getting signs that this sister was trying to reach out to me from beyond, okay? A few times in the middle of the night, like I said, I wake up 2, 3 sometime, but I don't generally stay up. I document my dream. I go back to sleep. This particular time, I grabbed my phone and her video popped up on my timeline. I wasn't subscribed to her channel. I didn't even know who she was at the time. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to have to check her out. And then after I heard she passed, her videos kept popping up on my timeline. And I wasn't even Googling or searching for anything. And I was just like, okay, let me check this sister out. The more I listened to her, she reminded me of myself, like things I would say, someone I would have liked to know. And I was like, you know what? My way to venerate this sister is to share her videos. Anytime her videos pop up on my timeline, I say, sleep in peace, my sister. And I share her work. I don't even attach all of my plugs, you know, my podcast. I don't attach any of that. This is about her. And so I share her videos. So I shared her video yesterday afternoon. The sister that called me 2 o'clock in the morning that I'm telling y'all about, who knows the best friend that was coming to the wedding, happened to wake up at 2 a.m. and my video popped up on her timeline. And she's like, did you know that the sister Pat, you know, had a funeral? And I was like, no. And she said, oh, like I needed to talk about this. That's how we started talking. Synchronicities, y'all. One of my subscribers who equally has the same concerns that I have, who knows more about this situation than I do, and was the main one to get the word spread that no one knew about and no one seems to even be doing anything about it. People are just like, it's hands off. But that's not the way we're supposed to do each other. We're not supposed to be that nonchalant about someone coming here. If we're supposed to be a group of people, we're supposed to be a collective. We're supposed to be concerned about whether we're safe here and whether there was any foul play, okay? So the sister and I are going to be working on some things. We're getting in touch with the best friend, and we're going to talk and just really see what we can do to make sure that things like this are not happening. This is my example of synchronicities, okay? And I'm going to take it a step further. This is probably going to be one of the longest videos I've done. This morning I got up because even though I was up talking to her for like 2 hours, before I spoke to her, right, I had woken up and I went out on my patio and I'm right off the beach. So I'm looking up at the stars. The stars are really beautiful, but something's been calling me to look at the stars like for the last couple of weeks. So I'm looking up at the stars. Got some cool air, fresh breeze from the ocean. I came back in my bed to lay down. That's when I saw this message from her. And I was like, I'm up. You know, that's how we started talking. So after our discussion, I went back to sleep. I got up my usual time, even earlier, like 6:12, 6:30, got up, got ready, went out for my walk on the beach. Y'all will see the video about the auras that I see. I see different colors, and I take the colors that I see and I try to apply them. I apply them to art so that people will better understand what my visions are looking like, right? I'm in my house and I decide, you know what? I'm still a little tired from waking up. Let me go do a meditation and maybe I'll drift off to sleep. Maybe I need to sleep a little longer. I was in the living room and I saw this beautiful gray bird with like a yellow beak, and it always looks like it has on glasses, right? And I always wear glasses, so my neighbors who lived under me were like, that bird reminds us of you. And this bird is, of course, is one of God's messengers, but it's supposed to mean like knowledge and wisdom and something else. If I think of the name of the bird, I'm going to put it in the description so y'all could check it out. I saw it in the living room, but it had its back to me, and I didn't pay attention to it. By the time I got to the window, it flew away. So I came in my room to do